All right. So last week we worked on the chain punch. Okay. And kind of briefly, what I talked about is an entry to the chain punch. So how do you get there? Because the chain punch is more of a mid to a close combat strike. Because I'm keeping my shoulders and hips nice and square, right? Which both of you guys are very good at that because you don't know how to turn your hips. So this is a much better striking tactic for you. Is that in order to get to close that distance, I need to somehow enter in or allow you to enter in. And I don't want to allow somebody to step forward, right? Keep stepping, right? Is even this close for a chain punch, he's still a little bit far. So he's got to get even closer, right? Until I start chain punching. This is a bad distance to start with, right? I don't want to have him get all the way there before I start striking him, right? So we talked about last week, right? Is that I enter in, boom, I've got a boxer punch. I'm turning my hips, turning my shoulders, turning hips, shoulders. And then as I do that, I'm getting into distance so I can start to do the chain punch, okay? That's a good entry. Another entry is the Pak Sao Buji. And this Buji, unlike kind of what the name describes, which is an eye jab, and typically when we think of eye jab, we think of a straight kind of movement here. You say left, you know. Is that here it's a what I call more of a raking eye jab. So he throws that punch and I'm here and it comes in across. Okay, so I've got a Pak Sao Buji, right? From here is where that chain punch can start to happen because I'm about half a step away from the distance that I need to be. So as I start to throw my right hand, boom, I'm in. Okay, so he throws that punch, boom, and I'm in. Right? So again, he throws Pak Sao Buji. This may become a strike, or if he does a 1-2, right, the Buji becomes a deflection, a parry, a counter strike, right? Don't want to say the B word. So it's here. He throws that other one, and it's here right now. Right now, I can go into that chain punch. Right? So we're going to work on that, which is Pak Sao Buji, right? And then straight in. Right? The next one I'm just going to go through a couple of them is that he throws a punch and I'm going to do a jump sao with a vertical punch. Okay, and then from there, my left hand starts to go into that chain punch. So here I bam like that. Got it. So we've got the jump sao here, right? Here, if he throws another punch here, right, is that I take it with my punch. So the punch becomes the parry to manage him here, right? And then I'm into the chain punch. Okay, so just how it works off of a 1-2 punch. The last one is he throws a punch here, right? And now I'm going to do Lap Sao Guajoy. So Lap Sao Guajoy, right? And now my left hand becomes my first punch. Bam, 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 bam. Right? So I've done Pak Sao, hit, boom, 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 boom. Okay, we'll cover all of them. The idea is finding different ways to get to that chain punch versus, right, he throws a punch, right, I've got to dive it, I've got to move in and do a chain punch, right? That's bad tactics, right? I don't want to have to try to dodge and maneuver before I can start. The nice thing about most of these is that so we're like this, say he doesn't throw a punch, right? So I'm here, this becomes a trap here, right? This may come out to either be a strike or not, so don't throw a punch. So it's here, boom, boom, here, and I can be in. So I don't have to wait for anything. So this particular Pak Sao Buji can be simply an entry. I'm out here, bam, right, and I'm in.